Let's see if this works any better. I don't know why my internet is being slow. I pay for really good internet. My download is like 80 megs right now, but my upload was only like 1.5 megs, and it was like 0.25 megs when I started. So please, if you just hop back in the chat and you were in the previous one, or I'm not sure who it actually is, but Paddock's family, how are you guys? Please let me know if I'm like skipping and jumping all around. Penny, much better. You said, okay, cool, Penny. If I start to get all crazy laggy, just let me know. I don't know why it was doing that. That's really weird. My internet is usually super good. Thank you, Jimmy. If you guys see it, just let me know that it's starting to cut out. And I don't know, maybe we'll just try to live stream tomorrow. Anyways, getting back to what we were talking about. So we did a death pool at work. A death pool is basically just a list of people, like all the well-known characters, and you mark whether or not you think they're going to die or think they're going to be alive, who they get killed by, how they get killed. And then we did, how many did I get right? I don't know yet. We'll find out tomorrow. We do it the day after. I don't have all the sheets with me. I don't remember everyone that I marked, dead or alive. But like, so, and then we did who's going to hold the Iron Throne was worth like bonus points. So I put Sansa was going to hold the Iron Throne. Technically, I was wrong, right? But I'm going to say this. Sansa holds the only throne that was left because Drogo melted the Iron Throne, right? So no one technically holds the Iron Throne right now. And Sansa still has the throne in the north because that throne didn't get melted. So Sansa holds the only throne. So I feel like I should get points. I might be the only one that feels like I should get points for that, but I still feel like other throne. Yeah, but I know, but it's different. Those thrones were not involved in we started this episode 2. Those thrones were not involved from episode 2 to this episode. Like they were still there, but they weren't involved in the show. You know what I mean? I don't know. And like I was telling my mom, there's so many unanswered questions, right? Like episode 2 of episode 2 of season 8. Like we just started it when I was in Portland. Pamela, still bad, but better. Oh, well, I hope he's doing all right. Tell him that I'm thinking about him, and I hope he's doing good. Yeah, I don't know. I wish, like, so all of my unanswered questions, right? Where did Drogo go? And where's he bringing Daenerys, right? Like, Drogo doesn't have any more family that we know of because there was only 3 dragons, 2 are dead, that leaves him. So where would he be bringing Daenerys? Like, where would he in his dragon brain be like, no, I should bring her here? No, you don't have any family. Unless he does, unless there's more dragons. But then why would they even tease that at the very last episode? Why not tease that where he was born? But why would he bring her there? There's nothing left there, right? That I know. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's nothing left there. Has to be a spinoff. See, Jimmy, that's what I said. There has to be a spinoff, but my mom said there's going to be no spinoffs. There's going to be a movie.
Okay.
But the movie is going to take place prior to all of this stuff happening. The movie is going to be like the beginning of time, not time, before season 1, episode 1. I don't know what you call that. Precursor, maybe. See, Mom, you said that's what you heard, but I heard that there was going to be a spinoff. Kevin Gilchrist, welcome to the party, buddy. He brought her to the army. That's how they all knew she was killed by Jon. Oh. Damn, that's a good point. Yeah, Mom, because that makes sense. Because how else would they know that Jon killed Daenerys? Yeah, that Jon killed Daenerys. He was flying over the ocean with her. Yeah, but what if he like fucking flew and dang it, stinking made us? Jon told them. Why would Jon tell them? Jon was like free and clear to leave after that happened. Because if you saw when Jon walked in, it was only the dragon guarding Daenerys. There was no one else there. So wouldn't, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because he's honorable. That is true. He is honorable. I'll give you that. My phone just told me the sunset. It's dark out. People watching this tomorrow, we're basically just back and forthing. We're talking about why the dragon would have where the dragon would have flown, what's going to happen at the end. He accepted responsibility for what he did. I don't know. Maybe. Kevin, she might be right, because like I don't think they would have had Drogo just fly away, because they did that scene pretty dramatic, right? It was like Drogo was like gone and flying away. They left out the reaction to Jon killing her and his arrest. I wish they would have shown that, honestly, like how Jon got into custody. And then, like, I think that this last episode could have been broken into a part 1 and 2. Part 1 being the whole battle for the Red Keep and like how it got destroyed. That, and then like for like the first half of this episode, I guess. Sharon, how are you? And then the second half of this episode being how the last events fell out. Yes, we lost like 3 weeks when everyone was assembled. I was like, that was quick. Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, how did everyone get there? Because none of those people were there, and then all of a sudden it was just like, pew. You're cutting out a little again, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking stinking Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know why it's being bad today. It just like picked a random day to be bad. Yeah, I don't know. So my like final rounds. Overall, the series was great. Obviously, I think it was HBO's biggest series ever. HBO always has fire TV series. If you've never seen True Blood, go watch that. It's amazing. Oh, thanks. What I was talking about the feed. David is fine. Okay, well, good. I'm glad David is fine. That's good to hear. I thought you were talking about him because I had said that in the past stream. But good. I'm glad he's fine. That's good to hear. But yes, so overall, great series. I think even one more season. Like, I think they could have extended it to a whole nother season, not just like 1 or 2 more episodes. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't know why they stopped. I'm not sure. I feel like unless they do a spinoff, it was a waste of 8 seasons. Jimmy, I kind of agree with you, honestly. Deadwood is good too. So I've never seen Deadwood. I've seen like episodes with you guys when I was younger, because I think that came out while I was still like in high school, maybe. But I've never like watched it to know what was happening. It was doing the same thing to other YouTubers too. Oh, okay, so Sharon, maybe it's not just my internet. Maybe it's just YouTube being crappy at the moment. So it's bogging down the internet. You're probably right, Benny. Like, that's honestly, I bet you there's like 10,000 channels live streaming right now talking about Game of Thrones. Jon deserved more. I do agree that Jon deserved more. I kind of agree that he got what he wanted, because I do remember that he was super happy when he was there. And isn't that where he met the chick? I cannot remember her name for the life of me. The other chick, right? I stutter sometimes. Sorry, you guys have probably never seen that on video. Ygritte, yes, that's where he met Ygritte, right? Yeah. So like, I know that he was very happy there, and I get that he's going back, but like, he has everyone that didn't die there is with him. So there's nothing to go to, if I'm understanding it right, if I get that right? Because everyone that was there, all the misfits are now with him going back there. Everyone that would have been there is dead. So what is he going to? Is he going to like start his own? Is it going to be like 8 nations? You know what I mean? 8 kingdoms, rather. Is Jon going to make his own like ice kingdom? They create their own thing to go to. They had nothing before either. They lived out in the wild. Yeah, but by the time Jon got there, they were already there, right? So now that Jon's going there, there's nothing there. He doesn't want to be a king. I know that he doesn't want to be a king. I'm not saying he has to be the king. Redbeard can be the king. The dog can be the king. I'm just saying maybe they're going to make another kingdom. Also, hey, like the stream if you're here. Click that like button, please. 5 viewers. We probably had like 20 different people viewing. Only 1 like. Not good numbers. Thank you. Someone just liked it. You got to close out of the chat. Don't close out of the actual video. Well, yep. I just asked people to like it. They closed the actual video to go like it. Just close out of the live chat and then like it. That's all you got to do. Like, minimize the live chat portion and open it up and like it. Also, if you're watching this video tomorrow, because it's going to come out tonight, so if you watch it tomorrow, go ahead, like this video. But okay, so enough Game of Thrones talk. I think you all know I am relatively disappointed with how it went. My mom said, yeah, don't know how to do that. Good. Go team. Well, Mom, you are the only viewer now. I just lost everyone. That's unfortunate. Come back, people. Oh, no, they're coming back. All right, good. So, yeah, moving on from Game of Thrones. I wasn't a huge fan, but I could see how other people liked it. My buddy Taylor, you guys met Taylor, my black friend. They do know how because it went from 1 likes to 3 likes. So they definitely know how. Anyways, moving on from Game of Thrones. So I wanted to say, I told you 20 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and 40 seconds. So I've been telling you guys, I've been talking about lenses for a while. Can you hand me the 24? I've been talking about lenses for a while in the vlog and how I wanted to get a more wide angle lens. So when I'm vlogging, you guys can kind of see more around me and kind of get like the feeling of what's happening around me more than, I don't know, more than you do now, right? So I've been using this lens right here. This is a Canon 24mm f2.8. Pretty good lens, honestly. Like, it's not bad for what it is, I guess. But I want to give you guys like a little example of what I'm going to now. And I promise I do have like actual life events that I'm going to update you with. I just wanted to show you this first because I thought some people would think it was cool. So the lens that I've been using to vlog in for everything since my Kauai videos has been this. So I'll show you guys the view that you get. So this is the view that you get. I know you guys can't see it great, but that's pretty much just my laptop screen right there is what you get with this lens, which, you know, isn't bad, but it's not great, right? So all you can see is my laptop. Now, let me put on the new lens that I got today. Super excited about this if you guys couldn't tell. Turn the camera off. Take this lens off. Sorry, I'm like trying to set them down so they don't roll away. So I don't want to break them. This is the big boy lens that I got today. Give you guys an idea of how much more you are going to be able to see. Well, so you can tell how much bigger it is, right? Like that lens to this lens, it's massive. But turning you guys around, you see how much more you can see? So before you just got my laptop, right? That was pretty much it. And now you get all of that. So you have like my whole living room and the laptop, which is pretty wild. Like it's a lot more zoomed out. So like if I face the camera towards me, you guys can see this is probably like 6 inches away from my face right now, if that. And you can still see me and my whole entire backdrop. Yes, it does make the camera substantially more heavy. Like I would say this lens, hey, what's going on, Paul? How are you? No worries, dude. It probably weighs 7 times what the smaller 24mm lens weighs. It's just like a matter of getting used to like holding it. Because when I'm holding it, right, I'm doing this. I have the Joby. There's like a behind the scenes of what it looks like when I'm vlogging. But I hold it out right here. And yes, it definitely gets heavy, right? I'd say total it probably weighs, camera with the microphone and everything probably weighs maybe 10 pounds, maybe a little bit more. But when you're holding it out here, it feels substantially heavier. And for like, if I'm recording, you know, my vlogs are average 12 to 20 minutes. That's probably an hour of me actually sitting here recording like this. And then I just cut it down. But yeah, it's definitely heavy. But super excited to have that new, to have that new lens and to be able to show you guys so much more of what's happening like around me as I'm vlogging. It'll give you guys a much more of a sense of what's actually happening around me while I'm recording. So I think you guys will like it. I think it'll be super cool. Are you guys still there? Did I freeze? I hope I didn't freeze. Other life updates. So vlogs are going to get really cool next Friday. I cannot say what I'm going to be doing next Friday. Mother, don't say anything. I cannot say what I'm going to be doing next Friday, but let's just say vlogs are going to get really different for about 2 weeks. So probably like 5 or 6 vlogs are going to be kind of strange. Definitely not my norm, but I think you guys will enjoy it. A little bit of travel maybe is a little hint. Paul said, good trying to get my retic to eat. She just shed and pooped. Hopefully in a few days she'll eat for me the first time. Yeah, if she just shed and just pooped, man, give her like 3 days. Try again. If she eats frozen thawed, try frozen thawed. If she hasn't been eating frozen thawed, just try live. You can even do fresh killed live. Should work. But yeah, so vlogs starting this coming Friday. So 5 days from now, which means you guys will probably see it Sunday or Monday. Vlog will be different for a little bit, but I think you guys will like it. Some really cool stuff planned for while I'm on the go. John Wick 3 doesn't disappoint. That is great to hear. I heard it actually surpassed Game of Thrones for the opening weekend, or not Game of Thrones. I heard John Wick 3 actually surpassed Avengers Endgame, which is pretty wild. That's pretty crazy. What? Mother, did you really just say, what is John Wick? God. Keanu Reeves, man, they killed his puppy. It was a beagle. How have you not seen this?
I've never seen that.
What?
You know I don't watch movies.
Oh, my God. Dude, watch John Wick. There's a 1 and 2, 3 just came out.
Why would you watch it knowing that he kills a beagle?
Because he kills the beagle and then he kills everyone.
Now you know what happened.
It's a movie on the theater. Yes, Mother, it's on the theater. No, so John Wick 3 is in theaters. John Wick 1 and 2 came out, I don't know, a while ago. You can watch them, but they're probably on HBO, honestly. Anyways, moving back to the actual topic of the live stream. Sorry for the people that are watching this not live. Probably really confusing and weird. 2-shot kills. So, as you guys know, I mentioned it in a previous video. Me, Kelsey, and baby Scarlett are moving to New Orleans. I wish I could post. DM it to me on Instagram, Paul, at ANDYGABBS. Same name as YouTube, but without the space. Me, Kelsey, and Scarlett are moving to New Orleans in August. So I was supposed to be leaving August 13th, I think, or 12th. Now I will be leaving August 1st or 2nd. And I basically just wanted to tell you guys the route that I'm going to take. So if anyone is along that route and you want to see me stop and say hi, you are welcome to do that. And I will stop and say hi to as many people as possible. But before I show you guys that, I really want to show you something that I got from my mother for Mother's Day, just because it's pretty sweet. Ooh, am I going to get demonetized for that? I'm not coming?
We're not coming on the road trip.
Oh, yeah. Kelsey and my mother are not going on the road trip.
Scarlett.
It'll just be... Oh, yeah. Kelsey, my mom, or Scarlett won't be on the road trip. It'll just be me and my Great Dane, Klaus. Anyways, something really cool I got my mom for Mother's Day.
Hey, Christy, Chumley here. Just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. First Mother's Day as a grandma. Love you. Hey,
I got my man Chumley to shout out my mom for Mother's Day. Anyways, that was not the point. I just saw that on my Facebook as I was scrolling to try to get to what I was trying to get to, which is the map of the route that I'm going to be taking, which is right here. So if you live in, still not sure how we did that. Mom, I have friends. All right, I'm telling you, I have friends in high places. You underestimate my reach with YouTube. Remember we were talking about the like 6-figure rule? Six-figure separation, whatever. Paul, I know it's going to be hot and it's going to be miserable. I know people. Anyway, so if you are in Phoenix, Arizona, El Paso, Texas, shout out John Feely. If you watch this, you know I'm going to see you. The Dallas-Fort Worth area. New Orleans, is that it? Is that the stops? So I'm going from San Diego to Phoenix, Arizona, to El Paso, Texas, to Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, to New Orleans. Yeah. So if you are in any of those areas, I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. If I get demonetized for that, I'm going to be pissed. I love that song. Great song. Anyways, yes. So if you are in any of those places, hit me up. You better stop and do some karaoke. That would be funny. No, I get demonetized. I don't want to get demonetized. If you're in any of those places, I'll be making that drive, spending a night in each one of those places. I might spend 2 nights in Dallas the Dallas area, just because I have family out there and I'd like to hang out with them for a little bit and some friends. So yeah, if you're in any of those areas, hit me up. Instagram is by far the best way to get a hold of me, at ANDYGABBS on Instagram. You can tweet at me, or DM me on Twitter, I think. But I don't Twitter very much. It's also ANDYGABBS. No, it's not ANDYGABBS, because there was already an ANDYGABBS, which I was pissed about, by the way. They haven't used Twitter since like 2006. That's an exaggeration. Like 2012. But I can't have the name ANDYGABBS because that person already has ANDYGABBS. Dumb. So my Twitter name is Gabbs Andy. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's at Gabbs Andy. So just ANDYGABBS flip-flopped. Yeah, so if you're in any of those places, Phoenix, El Paso, Dallas, Fort Worth area, or in New Orleans, obviously, or the New Orleans area, Florida area, hit me up. I'll stop, say hi. I'll let you guys know. I'll post on Instagram, Twitter, wherever I'm going to be for all those nights. I'll definitely be hanging out with John Feely in El Paso. Go see his collection. Probably record a video there. Nowhere near me. That sucks. Just jump over to Birmingham, Alabama. How far is that from New Orleans? That can't be that far, right? Birmingham to New Orleans? So when I was stationed in Pensacola, I used to go to Alabama, I thought. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, but Pensacola is only a 4-hour ride from New Orleans.
Yeah.
I think it's on the way to Pensacola. Does it go Louisiana, Alabama, Pensacola?
No, Mississippi. Mississippi, Alabama, Florida.
Isn't Mississippi above?
Can't you remember we were going to live in Mississippi, 30-minute drive?
Oh, yeah, but I thought it was north. Dude, I don't geography well at all. Like, me and Kelsey had to look at a map to figure out something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, where the Mississippi River went.
No, you didn't believe me that it went all the way
Yeah, I did
down.
not believe her, because we were talking about going up to visit Brian and Noah Barczyk. And I was like, I'll just drive. And she was like, just take the Mississippi River. And I was like, what are you talking about? The Mississippi River doesn't go that far north. It goes to New Orleans. Oh, I know that. It goes, does anyone geography well? No.
I
Me,
do,
man.
but
I don't
get
think
credit.
so. Kelsey did well. She honestly knew where the Mississippi River went, and I didn't believe her. And then I looked at a map, and I was like, 8 hours? That's not that bad, Paul. So, Paul, I have a ton of people, YouTube-wise, that I want to collab with in, like, the South area, right? So, like, all the way, Tyler Nolan lives in Boca Raton, Florida, which is, like, all the way south. So I'll have to drive all the way from New Orleans across everything, then down Florida. D Almighty, I would love to get a collab with him. Brandon Jordan, they're all Florida guys. So I will be around the South area a lot. And as I go around, I will let you guys all know where I'm going and like what my plans are as we go. Love Tyler. Aaron, you know who Tyler is? That's crazy. His channel's not that big yet. Yeah, Aaron, we actually talked. Me and Tyler Nolan talked on Instagram. And he said he was down to do a collab. We actually have it kind of not planned out yet, but he agreed to do it. So whenever I get down to New Orleans, I'll actually be driving down to Boca, and we'll be doing a video together. No clue. You know who Tyler is too? That's weird. I just found his channel a couple weeks ago, and I DM'd him on Instagram and talked a little bit. But yeah, so a collab definitely there is going to happen. Can't wait to meet Farouk and all of his animals. It's going to be badass. He just got the Drymarchon, the Eastern Indigo. My video that's going to be coming out later this week, maybe Friday, has an Eastern Indigo in it. It's pretty much my dream snake. I hate him for getting it. But yes, he's a very cool guy. He was super nice when I talked to him on Instagram. So expect that collab probably like October-ish. It'll be a little while. I got to get settled into New Orleans before I can make the 8 to 10 hour drive all the way to Boca, Florida. Aaron, you said you're in Georgia. GA is Georgia, right? Oh, God, I'm dumb. I was like, what the hell is GA? I feel like you have a lot of dream snakes. Mother, okay, so she's talking about the snake that I'm going to be getting when I move to New Orleans, which is Gaboon Viper. That is my dream venomous, and Indigo is a dream non-venomous, or Drymarchon. But I would take any Drymarchon, realistically. Crebos are dope, too. What
happened to green tree python? What's on your arm? That was your dream.
Okay, this right there. Oh God, it's so hard to get like a good angle of that tattoo. That right there is dope. That's a green tree viper. It would be super cool. Never heard of that kind. And Eastern Indigo, Mom, I thought we might have talked about them. Miss Haddix, I agree. He is beautiful. He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. I'd smash. Dry Marcon, mother. Dry Marcon. Dry Marcon. That's like the species. That's the species name for all of the colubrids. What? Evidently, I told Kelsey I would get her something.
4 legs.
Oh, so I want to buy a house in New Orleans, right? Not, I want to live in base housing for a year and then buy a house in New Orleans as long as we like it. So I told Kelsey I would get her a goat. So you guys hold me to it. If we buy a house in New Orleans, Kelsey can have a goat. As long as we have a yard. That was my other condition. As long as we have a yard, I buy a house, whatever. Okay. My mother said, yes. I will show you.
Your mom's going to go in August.
You have goats, Mime? What kind of goats? I want the fainting ones, just so I can scare them, honestly.
All right, Scarlett's going to bed.
Like, I'll be real with you. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here in 1 second. Please like it if you haven't already liked the video for me. I would appreciate it. Sorry, that was my phone. Wish notified me. What did Wish notify me? 50% off on unique umbrellas. Great. I'm not even joking. 50% off on unique umbrellas. Oh, I hope I didn't just show anything. Nope. Cool. Eastern Indigo. Go get a goat from Blake. Who's Blake? Wait, Mom, don't leave. I'm showing you an Eastern Indigo. What are you doing?
She can Google it.
This is an Eastern Indigo. Right there. Super badass. They are gorgeous. We have Nubians. Their milk tastes like cheese. That's so weird. I don't know if I would like cheesy milk. Hold on, wait, they want to see Scarlett. Oh, Scarlett's asleep. Sorry, guys. Plain black boring. Dude, shut up. You know what you're talking about. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this live stream. I appreciate it. I know goats are a pain. That's why I don't want goats. Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch YouTube. I will look him up, Mrs. Haddix. But again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Stay tuned, like I said, for next week's videos. They're going to be pretty awesome. Lots of different types of stuff, but I'm doing a surprise, so I can't tell anyone much about it. Sorry. They're super sweet and good-tempered. Well, very cool, Mime. We will talk about that going forward. However, again, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Please like the video if you haven't already liked it. Comment something down below. Tell me anything that you want to tell me. I will read it, and I will reply. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and turn the notification bell on. It should be like right there-ish when you're actually watching this video back. Turn that on so you get notified every time I post. I will talk to you guys later. I love you all. Peace. Blech.